Hello guys, this is the day 2 of Leetcode 100 days challenge. Today we are going to do question number 118 question. So now 118 question number is the Pascal triangle. Let's see the question. Here we have an integer number and we have to return the first number of a Pascal triangle. So let's see the example. Here we can see that the first row of the Pascal triangle, the value is 1, and the last row is also have the value is 1. So we simply set the first row value equal to 1 and the last row value equal to 1. Then we find the value in the middle element of the row to the next row of the Pascal triangle. We can find the next row middle element by the using the previous row element. Like here we can see 1 plus 1 equal to 2, or it's the value of the third row middle element. In the fourth row we can see that 1 plus 2 equal to 3 and 2 plus 1 equal to 3. It's also the value of the fourth row value in the middle element we have. Similar goes to the fifth row. So let's start the coding. Here we're going to create an empty array list to store the triangle. So let's create the list. So here we create an empty array list to store the triangle. Next we're going to check the one condition. If the triangle is empty, so we have to return the if the triangle is empty, so we have to return the triangle. How we can going to check it? If the num row value equal to 0, then the triangle is empty, then we return the triangle. So let's do it. Next, if the number value is not equal to 0, then we proceed further. Then we can see that in the Pascal triangle, the first row value is always 1. So we going to set the first row value equal to 1. Here we set the first row value equal to 1 by add method. Next we're going to generate the subsequence row of the triangle by using the for loop. So now we're going to create a new array list to store the current row. So let's create the list. Now we're going to iterate the previous row by creating a new list. So let's create a new list to iterate the value of previous row. Now we have the previous row value previous row element access. Now we're going to make the first element of each row is always 1. So we're going to set the first element of each row equal to 1. So let's set the value. After that, we're going to compute the value of the middle element of the third row, fourth row and fifth row and the other rows. So let's make the another for loop. Int j equal to 1 or j is smaller than the I. Then we have to increment. This line compute the value of the middle element of the third row and fourth row and fifth row. So the middle element are the sum of the corresponding element in the previous row. So like we can see that here in the third row 2 comes by the adding the second row previous value and the corresponding value. So next we're going to set the last row value 1. So now we're going to set the last row value equal to 1. After that we add the current row to the triangle. The row we find we add in the triangle, then we find the other row. So we add the row in the triangle, so we have to write triangle dot add row. Then we have to return triangle. Now the code is complete. Let's see. It's close, then it's also close. Oh, we don't have to close this for loop. This is a nested loop. I'm sorry guys. So now it's closed. Then we close the for loop. Now let's run. Oh, there is an error in the fourth and sixth line. So let's see the error. Can't find the symbol return triangle. Oh, my spelling is wrong. I have to change. Return. Now run again. In eighth line, can't find the symbol triangle. Dotted new array list. It is eighth line. Can't find the symbol in triangle. Dotted new array list. Integer class solution. INTEGR. My spelling is wrong. Not one circle. So in eighth line, my spelling is wrong. My integer spelling is wrong, so I have to correct it. Now let's run the program. Yes, finally it's run. Let's submit the program. So thank you guys.